Hello, this is BBL Lab, the All British Basketball Podcast, and today I'm here with Worcester Wolves captain Martin Boughner. How are you today?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, yeah. So let's jump straight into it. As the captain of the Worcester Wolves, how do you think the season has gone so far?
It's been a struggle so far for us. I think although we already do have a lot of talent, we're still missing some pieces in our team to make
Yeah,
it even better for us. And hopefully we'll be there soon.
yeah. So you mentioned missing some pieces. Without those imports, what effect has that had on the squad that is there at the minute?
At the moment, I feel like although we've been competing every game apart from one game, I
Yeah,
feel like we just missing a couple of minutes where we collapse and the other team makes a run. It might be fatigue. It might have some other reason, but it would be nice to like get some players some rested sometimes and maybe figure some other things out. Let other players do something else. And I think, at least I think we could do better than that.
yeah. So obviously you brought in, the Worcester Wolves brought in Matthew Manning on a short term deal. What impact has he had on the team coming in?
He has a huge impact, of course. Like I said, we're still low on people, especially big
Yeah,
guys right now. And it's nice to have extra body, and especially with somebody with some quality like Matt does. And his numbers don't lie, so
yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, I think he's great for our team.
Okay, is there any idea of a date of when those imports will arrive for Worcester fans?
All I know is they're trying to get him here as soon as possible, and I'm
Okay,
not completely sure when that is. It could be tomorrow, it could be
yeah,
whenever. So I hope they get here as soon as possible.
yeah. So obviously you won the BBL Cup last year, last season, and got knocked out in the group
hmm
against Bristol. So how disappointing was that after winning it? You know, yeah,
Yeah, of course it's a bummer. Like I think everybody knows we're playing to win,
yeah,
and we started off right and then gave it up away. I think we lost 3 or 4 in a row, three in
yeah,
a row and one in the championship. So of course it's definitely a bummer for us. We know we could have done better by ourselves, and now basically we just have to forget about it and get on for the next championship, the trophy, and hopefully playoffs.
yeah. So speaking of the championship on Friday night, I think you had 18 at the half, but you finished with 29 points. And I think it
hmm
was five or six assists in the win against Manchester. What Not well, yeah. What was there something you did differently in warm ups in order for that big game, or
I don't think I did anything different at all. I had a lot of great looks from my teammates. I had a lot
yeah,
of open layups, so it was easy for me to get started. And after that, after you get a couple of easy baskets, the feeling is there, and it just kept going. So I just I just kept going. That's
yeah,
basically what happened. So yeah, huge shout out to my teammates for getting me the easy looks in the beginning, and that's how I started.
yeah? So looking ahead, I think it's the Eagles on Friday night, and the Eagles are in as always. They're always a very good team, and they
hmm
seem like no one can stop them. And is there a specific game plan in training in order to stop the Eagles?
We don't really have a specific game plan yet. It's of course we know about them.
Yeah,
They're a tough team for sure, and I feel like since we the only team that been not the only team, but mostly playing from the half court, I feel
yeah,
like we have a great matchup against them, and try to keep them in the half court. I know they're getting a lot of points out of transition right now,
yeah.
so I would say stop them at half court and make them play our game, and see what we can do.
Yeah. So after all the games you've played so far, which would you say has been the toughest game of the season?
Of course, when we lost, what was it, 20 something, 27 maybe,
Oh yeah, yeah,
against Plymouth. it's a hard gym to play at, and they were ready. We just came off a back-to-back, had no legs, and
Yeah.
arguably we could say we was missing some pieces, but that's not an excuse for losing by 30, and they just beat us.
Yeah.
Right up.
So, who would you say? Which team would you say you were most excited to play in the league? Is there a specific team that you kind of mark down when the fixtures are released, or?
For now, I just like to play everybody once, and then I'll be excited for the teams that are basically the best. Like I want to beat the best to be the best. So that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So as a guard, who is the toughest guard that you've had to guard in the 2 years? Well, in the year you played in this season in the BBL.
It's hard to say because there's a lot of tough guards playing in this league. Of course, you got Ron Fletcher coming up. You got Justin Robinson. Now we have to play Cortez too. Last year was on my team, but I know it's a tough matchup. I think LVC Dusha is hard to play against because he's really smart and knows what he's doing on the court. Not to disrespect nobody, but I think that's probably my top three to play against this year.
Yeah. So in the squad, who would you say is the guy that kind of has a joke with everyone, and plays pranks or whatever?
I feel like everybody this year is like on that level. We connecting really good as a team.
Yeah.
And hopefully that shows on the court too. We try. I think there's not one specific guy that be doing it. It might just be the whole team. Everybody play their part.
Yeah. So what would you say is the goal for the season? Is it winning every? I'd assume it is winning everything, but is there a specific goal this season or?
For now, I'd just say like win every next game. So our goal is to play the next game and win it. And after that, we whenever we get the chance, we talk about getting like playing the trophy or win the trophy or whatever. But just for now, we just focus on one goal each, and it's got to be the next game.
Yeah. So, from an individual standpoint, we've talked about how you think the Worcester Wolves have done so far. How do you think your season's been so far?
It's been alright. Like, I'm really competitive and I hate losing. So I can't really say I'm having a great season because I think we lost more games than we won at this moment. I think we won 3 or 4. And we lost 5. So I can't say it's going great, but I'm looking forward to the time where I can say it's going great.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for talking about the Worcester Wolves, and good luck for the rest of the season.
All right, thanks for having me, and it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Okay.